Hello, Alphawax. Should we do the knoll? I think we're going to have a rather funky little build today. Now, before I get on to club business, let's make our mini figure. It's a good one today. It's the Green Lantern. And you'll be thrilled to know, do you remember way back in the mists of time, way back in the mists of time, we had this. So here comes our last little bit of cloth. Now, how does it work? Okay, right, so that goes like that, I do believe. I mean, I hate these things. I hate them. Oh, I mean, you'd think it would be easy, wouldn't you? Just to put a prongy thing through a hole. Au contraire. Au contraire. Right, now then, do we have that face, which is sort of marvellous, or do we have the cool face? I think we've got to have that one, haven't we? I'm really embracing the everyone's at the end of their tether vibe on Welcome to Apocalypseburg. Hello, Green Lantern. Now, what can I tell you about this? Okay, so not exactly the sharpest tool in the Justice League toolbox. Green Lantern is always with the best intentions. I mean, we can see that, can't we? That's your best intentions face. But having lost his power ring, excuse me? Excuse me? Oh. Having lost his power ring. Oh my goodness, do you think that green thing inside that little post box is his power ring? Having lost his power ring in all the post-apocalyptic chaos, that hand isn't particularly useful anymore, not letting that minor issue dissuade him. Green Lantern loves to tag along for the ride, I mean, don't we all? And latches onto the League so he can hang with his super buddies at any opportunity, whether they want him or not. Oh, Green Lantern. Right, let's, as with all of them, we're just going to stick you there until we decide where we put you. He doesn't seem to have anything to hold, so that makes that easy. So I think today is going to be pretty darn cool. Of course, I'm beginning with some serious club business, I'm afraid to say, so brace yourselves. I've had an adjudication from Mr. Graham Triggs, and I'm afraid it's rather a serious one. You may recall that there was a piece up. I mean, I can't quite show it to you, but, well, I can show it to you. and I will show it to you because I think it's right and proper because it's an adjudication. This piece here, I gave it a, and I'm afraid that Mr. Graham Triggs has adjudicated that I was entirely wrong to do so. He says that we have had that shield-shaped piece earlier in the build, so I retract that and we have a instead. Thank you, Mr. Graham Triggs, thank you. Also, you may recall, I drew your attention to these rubbery bits, and quite a few of you have had things to say about this. Mr. Graham Triggs, of course, has pointed out that an identical piece in white forms part of the San Francisco skyline build. Bevis has also pointed out that the crown spikes were originally on an alien set, he tells me. Doesn't specify which alien set, but that they were, the rubbery bits were orange and the rest of it was black. I mean, he doesn't say anything more than that. And Kath Pearson, I mean, honestly, like everyone wanted to have a say on these things. Kath Pearson has pointed out that the rubbery bits are surely for health and safety reasons, because otherwise you would be, and she uses this phrase, so you can't shank anyone with the Statue of Liberty crown. I'm not entirely sure what shanking is. I'll make no bones about that. I'm a very, very, very boring woman. So apologies, Kath Pearson. Not a clue what a shank is. Watch out, I'm going to shank you. I mean, the only thing I can think of is a lamb shank. I mean, really? I'm going to put you in a delicious stew. Is that a threat? I'm going to shank you. Are you going to saute me in some onions? Is that what you're threatening me with? And maybe put in a tin of tomatoes, cook you over a low heat for 3 to 4 hours. Is that serve you with some waxy potatoes? Is that what they're being threatened with here? I mean, I'm just asking. I mean, I'd love to know. Hang on a minute. Stop it. I almost lapsed in concentration there. But that reminds me. Bevis had something to say about me and my lack of concentration. I'm going to share it with the group, and well, let's just see what you think about this comment from Bevis. He said, "I think a lack of concentration isn't so much the issue. As you know, I often point to my lack of concentration as to why I might, why I might occasionally go wrong. But he says that it's not so much the issue, the lack of concentration. It's more, and wait for it, here it comes, the tendency to, shall we say, he's put in shall we say, and we all know what that's code for, get a bit panicky and go into a complete manic flap. I mean, I simply don't recognise who he's talking about here. Do you? Complete manic flap? Who, moi? Who, me? Wah? Who? What on earth is he talking about, this this Bevis fellow with his theorems and ideas. Complete manic flap. Poof! Pach! Pacha! Pacha! La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Singing won't get you out of this, Emma. Who said that? Who said it? Nobody. Nobody said it. Absolutely nobody said it. Nobody. There's lots to tell you from Mr. Bevis Musson today, but I think I will start today's proper club business with Mr. Gary Blair, who we all know and love. And I've got something absolutely tremendous to share with you about Mr. Gary Blair. And I won't lie, I was quite surprised. Yep. Nay, shocked to my core. Maybe not so much shocked to my core, but I was certainly surprised. And I'll tell you for why. Now, bearing in mind, Gary Blair has been a creative tour de force in the Affelwack community. You will recall his brilliant suggestions when we were making the frog exchange, and it was Gary Blair who came up with the idea for Paul McCartney, the opium den, the hidden opium den. He also came up with the tadpolarium, which I always forget the name of, and he came up with the idea for that little room outside the lab where various flora and fauna were being worked upon. So this is Gary Blair, and you would think, would you not, that Gary Blair was maybe not an expert in Lego, but certainly was long in the tooth when it came to Lego construction. Well, have I got something to tell you? Mr. Gary Blair, it turns out, has never made a Lego kit. I know. I feel like I need some sort of... I feel like I need... No, I mean, is it that, or... It feels something dramatic. No, not that one. No, doesn't require laughter. No, doesn't require laughter. Thank you. No, that's wrong as well. Well, actually, maybe it is that one. Because I can imagine that the news that Gary Blair has never made a Lego is going to whip round the Affelwack community. So yes. Oh no, wrong one. Oh. No, wrong one. That one. Thank you. But here's the good news. Since becoming an Affelwack, he's decided for the first time in his life, it was his birthday last week, he told me, so hang on, I better sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. By the way, I've done this entirely wrong. Happy birthday, dear Gary Blair. Happy birthday to you. Round of applause. Round of applause for that. Oh, super, the builders are off. They're still here. They're still here. They'll never be gone. They will never, ever, ever be gone. So anyway, it was, by the way, yes, I know now I've done it. I've sung happy birthday to Gary Blair. So yes, if it is your birthday and you would like me to sing you happy birthday, then just ask. That's how it works here, you know that. So it was Gary Blair's birthday last week, and inspired by us. Let's say that, inspired by us, by the good joint work that we all do in the Afroac community. Gary Blair, for his birthday, got himself his very first Lego set. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And it's the Parisian restaurant, which I have to say, Gary Blair, I've got coming up. I've got it waiting. It's literally underneath this desk, this very desk, as we speak. So we'll be doing that. But I'm absolutely thrilled for you, Gary Blair. Couldn't be more thrilled. We need to pop this up a little bit because we're clearly getting some height on this. Couldn't be more thrilled for you. I'm delighted. But this is what we want in the Afroac community. This is that'll be why. That'll be why. This is what we want. We want to encourage people. We want people to feel inspired. We want people to take up a lovely, relaxing hobby that will give them hours of enjoyment and fun. That's all we want. That's all we want. So well done, Gary Blair. And I hope, beyond hope, that you enjoy every last second of that build. I mean, I know you will. I know you will. I'm really looking forward to doing the Parisian restaurant. But first, of course, because Halloween is coming up, we're doing the Haunted Mansion. Oh, the ghouly ghost, the ghouly ghost, the ghouly ghost. You better get used to that, because I suspect there's going to be an awful lot of that over the coming weeks. The ghouly ghost. Stop it. The ghouly ghost. I can't stop it. The ghouly ghost. Oh no. Can't stop it. Sorry. Can't be done. Right. Really, really hope I've put that in the right place. Really, really hope I have. Now then. Bevis had things to say. Of course he did. Of course he did. I've pressed that down very nicely. Press that down very nicely. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Bevis had a lot to say. Oh, sorry. I just want to make sure I'm not going into a complete manic flap. So, I will go systematically through Bevis's things. Now, he said the flag piece at the base of her bun needs flipping. Now, I think I know what you mean here, Bevis. Let's just pan up. I mean, obviously, I'm filled with a mild terror that I'm going to have to touch the head. I do know which bit you mean, and it's this bit. It's, oh, what just fell on the floor? Oh no! And 2 bits. Unacceptable. Just bending down to pick those up now. Right, now you're talking about this bit here, I think you are, aren't you? But yes, now it looks like they need flipping, but according to the instructions, that is how it is, Bevis. That is absolutely how it is. No, it isn't. Did you love the insistence and the absolute belief I had then that I was correct? And then I looked, absolutely wasn't correct. Oh no, please don't fall into the ravine of peril. Please don't fall in to the ravine. Please don't fall into the ravine of peril. Please don't do it. There, done it. Done it, I fixed it. And I think you'll find I didn't fall into a manic flap. Right, back to what we're doing, shall we? Back to what we're doing. Bevis also had thoughts about the he thinks that to pan up again. You know that the room that's in here, Bevis has actually got a very good suggestion, and I think he's right in that he thinks that room is the where are my pants guy's room, and that would explain the memorabilia that is in there. Yeah, I think you're probably right on that. I think you've called that, Bevis, so I'll give you a round of applause. You get a round of applause for that. I mean, grudgingly. I've grown to slightly love these bits. FYI, that's apropos of absolutely nothing. Oh, by the way, Bevis would like a correction. He'd like an official correction. You will recall that I pointed out that he likes to go and stand about in shops and fill bags for fun, you know. And Bevis would like it to be pointed out that he doesn't stand around feeling any old bag. I don't think I suggested you standing around feeling any old bag, Bevis. But no, I think this needs to be done in Bevis's voice. So
he doesn't stand around feeling any old bag. It's just Lego minifigures. So he doesn't end up with duplicates. First week, a new wave comes out. Literally all people doing the same. It's very, very normal. It's very, very normal.
Yeah, all right, Bevis.
It's very normal.
Yeah, all right.
It is.
Okay, we believe you.
It is really normal. I don't speak like that.
Okay then. I think I'm going to be in trouble for that. That was probably as near to ding it as an official sassing as you're probably ever going to get.
You've sassed me again.
Yes, I probably have, Bevis. I probably have. Yeah, do your worst. Oh, look, do you think these are some more fingers? Do you think these are fingers? I think they're fingers. Bum, 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 bum. If these aren't fingers, then I don't know what is fingers. I think we're making a hand here. Look at this. I tell you what though, Bevis, you're right. That needs a little, needs a tile on it, doesn't it? I wonder if I've got one. I've got my little tile single pot here. Should we have a look? I don't think I've got one the right colour though. I mean, I've got a dark green, but not one that's the right colour. Maybe we could have an adjudication on this from Mr. Graham Triggs. I mean, if you're not happy with if you're happy not having the right colour, then, you know, I could pop one in there. But I'll have an adjudication on that, please, from Mr. Graham Triggs. I think that's only right and proper. Bevis agreed with Sean Piggott, by the way, who suggested that the room with the curtain, you know which one I'm talking about, this one up here, we've been talking about it for days, is Lucy's bedroom. So I think we can officially say that that's Lucy's bedroom. Also, Bevis had a lot to say yesterday, and you might recall that I pointed out to Gillian B that who asked whether I was going to play with the shrimp boat, when I said now then, hang on, the shrimp, that the boats do not float. It's going in there. It's going in here. Somehow it's going in here. Doesn't want to go in there. But it must go in here, for that is its destiny, and it has gone in there. It has gone in there. That is its destiny. Oh, look, that's the thumb. That's amazing. That's amazing. Look. That's incredible. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh my word, will you look at that? I'm in awe of that. That gets a round of applause. So Bevis is taking issue with me on this. It's round that way. Wants it round that way. And he says that there are some Lego boats that float. And he's actually got some. And of course he has. Of course he has. And that some of the Lego police boats float. And he tells me some are motorised. Imagine that. Imagine that. Some are motorised. Can you see that? You didn't see any of that, did you? Sorry, that's what I was doing. I was too busy sassing Bevis. I think that is all. Actually, that is all the club business concluded anyway. So I can concentrate now, Bevis. Concentrating. I'm really good at concentrating. No, you're not. Shh, shush, Graham Triggs. Shh. We missed Graham Triggs last week, didn't we? We did. There's no point pretending otherwise. We blinking did miss him. We missed him loads. Anyway, he's back now, so that's super. Ghouly ghosts. Can't wait to start on the ghouly ghosts. Ghouly ghosts. Yes. Oh, we make. Oh, annoying. Making 2 of those. Infuriating. Infuriating. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. So happy for Gary Blair, aren't you? Oh, with his first ever Lego kit. Have a quick. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, not that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want from all of you. Have you heard? Gary Blair has got his first Lego kit. Have you heard? Have you heard? Yes. Now then. Now then. I think this is about to be absolutely next level super impressive, by the way. Absolute next level. Oh, that was a bit sudden, wasn't it? It's a bit startling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who, me? Go into a oh, no, that's, no, there's been a fatal mistake made here. Thank you. Pippin's off. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Oh, will you look at that? Isn't that a thing of loveliness? Now then. That's going on. Oh, now will that? No. Okay, so now we have to lay it down, for we have put this on and it will not stand up now. Now then, I think some magic is about to happen here. I'm loving this colour and I don't think we've had it before, so let's give it a... Could we have a colouring, please? Jamie or Wally Whaley, I'd like a colouring for this, please. Thank you. Thank you. A colouring, please. Thank you. We haven't heard from Jamie Wally Whaley lately, which is slightly worrying. Because actually, now I think about it, she never actually officially accepted the job of colourer. Maybe she's turned us down, in which case we defer to Mr. Graham Triggs. I think that's all we can do, unless somebody else would like the position of official name colourer, in which case pipe up. Pipe up if you would like that position. Pipe up. Just pipe up. You know, you snooze, you lose, Jamie Wally Whaley. I'm sorry if that's harsh, but that's the reality. We have work to be done, and it is serious work. This is already lovely, isn't it? I'm already absolutely adoring this. thoroughly enjoying today's build, by the way. FYI. Thoroughly enjoying it. This is very intricate, isn't it? Right. Well, these two together and... Thank you. Hang on, where does this... That goes... Really? Is there nothing? No, there isn't. Okay. I wondered whether there should be something in there, but apparently not. No, apparently not. Now where does this go? Hold up. That's there. No. Right. Not entirely sure where this goes though. Have I? No, I've used that. Okay. What goes on there? That goes on there. Doesn't quite look right, but it is right. But look, that is very different from that. I think something's gone a bit awry here. Something's gone awry here. Or has it? Or has it gone awry? I think I'm just going to go back a few steps. I'm afraid I'm going back a few steps because I don't trust what's happened here. going right back. I'm going right back because I mean, I might have been right, but I don't, I'm afraid, trust myself. Right, now then. So that's right. And that is right. What went there? Ah, I think that's where I went wrong. That's where I went wrong, I think. Yes. Yeah, it didn't feel right. Whoops. Definitely got 2 there. Then we have this thing. Which goes there, yes, which is correct. Then that bit, and that bit. Now, hang on, look, there's a hole. No, that is right, there is a hole there. That there. It's quite hard to see which way we're going round, that's the only problem. Mega concentrating at the moment. Okay. Now this is where, oh, I see what I've done wrong. Okay. Okay, so it's like, it's on there. That's where I went wrong. Okay. That was the mistake I made. Then that goes on there. This is already looking vastly better. Oops. Oh, whoops. That goes on there. That's on there. That's on the end there. Okay. I've got it right now. Oh, that is right. I think those are just spares now, because that does look right. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely gorgeous. And that which way do they want the flame going? That way. If I can get it on. There we are. Is that on? Will you look at that? Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. Tell you what though, I'd rather that was round the other. Well, alright. Okay. I don't think it matters massively. There we go. That is bag 17. Absolutely wonderful. Hand around the torch. But it goes on tomorrow. So gaze upon this and all its beauty. And tomorrow it goes on. And tomorrow's the last day of the build. What an incredible build it's been. So I will see you tomorrow.